Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Hockey with Ice live stream here. It's Thursday night, that means it is Swedish Hockey League night. And there's a whole bunch of good games going on. All 14 SHL teams are in action tonight. So 7 games in total. They include a big one at the top of the league between Färjestad, who are at Vida Arena taking on Växjö. But we are going to concentrate on another game. I've decided to go for MoDo and Skellefteå today, which is currently just starting in the second period. It's just started. There's a goal just gone in somewhere. Leksand have just scored, opened the scoring against Örebro. So MoDo and Skellefteå is MoDo 1, Skellefteå 2. MoDo did take the lead in the first period. Body Volterholm with the goal, but then it was goals from Rickard Hug and Jonathan Pudus. This made it 2-1 to Skellefteå. So we just started the second period, and we've just started the second period in pretty much all of the games in the SHL. So I've been keeping a check on them through the first period and now going live. So apologies, as always, however hard I try to get myself organised, it never quite works out that way for me. So I'm just having to look through my camera and stuff like that to work out what's going on. But there we are. If you are watching live, do say hello. I shall post a quick message on the chat. There you go, and it will come up on the screen. So yeah, let me know if you're watching live, if you're watching the game between MoDo and Skellefteå. If you're watching one of the other games, let me know how that's going on. Also interested if you watched the game on Tuesday in which Skellefteå, unfortunately for them, lost in the Champions Hockey League final against GNF Servette. They lost that one 3-2. If you watched that game, do let me know what your thoughts were on that, particularly from a Swedish point of view. Do other Swedish hockey team fans support the Swedish team when they get to the final? Or not? People always think that English fans do that in the Champions League in Europe, but it's not really true. I don't think. It's not as far as I'm concerned anyway. Okay, I shall just have a quick look. I think I need to... Ooh, someone's gone down there. Oscar Lindberg has gone down on the floor and it's going to have to go running off. Skellefteå really coming out strong the first 2.5 minutes in this one. But MoDo are going to be able to get away with it. I just need to add the Leksand score, don't I? Excuse me. Here we go. Right. Okay then. So I think I can now concentrate on the game itself. MoDo come into it, 3 wins in a row. They were desperate for some points. And they had a great week last week. 3 big wins last week. So they are now in 10th on 56 points. Not clear of danger in the relegation playoff, but they've given themselves a nice little cushion. Skellefteå mentioned the 3-2 loss in the Champions Hockey League final. Outside of that, they've won 4 in a row in the SHL. They're up to 4th in the league. 79 points for them. So they are going well. And they're looking to bounce back. In some ways, I did wonder coming into this, MoDo maybe will be glad to face Skellefteå a couple of days after the Champions Hockey League exploits and exertions. Maybe that gives MoDo a little bit of an advantage. But at the same time, Skellefteå having lost that game, they're probably quite glad to get straight back at it and to try and make amends for that and to just brush that to one side. But we'll see. It's been a good game so far. As I mentioned, MoDo took the lead. Skellefteå with a couple of late goals to get back to 2-1. MoDo have only had 4 shots on target so far in this one. 12 for Skellefteå. They just showing the ultras in the MoDo end, singing their songs and through the megaphone. Ooh. There is a pling from another game, and that's Horfia Hertiet have equalised. Fisker Mulgard has made it HV 71, if you want to call them that. Horfia Hertiet 1, Team Brett 1. So we'll add that in. We'll take a look at Skellefteå, who are coming forward yet again. It's a shot on target, and it's been tucked away. That is sloppy play by MoDo. Far too easy. Skellefteå have gone 3-1 ahead, just as I was looking down to watch it. There's a small contingent of their fans, and they are cheering along. It is Arvid Lundberg, the defender, who has scored. Oh, not that way. There we go. Let's have a look. So, nice bit of build-up. It was an initial shot on target. That was from Max Lindholm. Lasse Lehtinen was able to save it, but that's unlucky actually. It hit Arvid Lundberg's skate, then hit the post, and then it was there for Arvid Lundberg just to tuck it away. So that is 3-1 to Skellefteå. Looks like MoDo have taken a timeout here. So they are trying to get back. Yes, they have. They're trying to get back at it. I've taken the lead earlier on in this game, I should say. Watching a replay, it started with the puck going back. Lasse Lehtinen played it, but then there was a mix-up behind the net. That's where it all started. That is disappointing. That's just sloppy play by MoDo. The last thing they needed. And yeah, disappointing. So 4 minutes into the second period. Skellefteå have taken a 3-1 lead. Arvid Lundberg with the goal. Plenty of work for MoDo to do from here. Good crowd on hand. There seems to be good crowds all over the place at the moment in Swedish Hockey League, which is always good to see. There's a shot on target for MoDo, but it doesn't really trouble anyone. Gustav Lindfall is in net for Skellefteå. It was Söderström who was in the Champions Hockey League final the other day, but he's in there now. Good save, went flying up into the netting. So the officials whistled down that play. Shot by Carl Topping, who has just recently joined MoDo, and this is his debut for them today. So he is in there for them, the forward. As MoDo look to try and get straight back into it. 2 goals to try to get back on a level footing. Still plenty of time to go, though. We're coming up to 5 minutes gone in the second period. As MoDo are working it round. Ooh, that's a bit of a charge. Not sure who that was. One of the murder players smashed into a Skellefteå player. It's Måns Forsfjäll who got whacked into while he's ridden the challenge. Good battling play from MoDo and good forecheck there. They've got the puck back in the Amazon square and it's gone in. Brilliant. There we go. Immediately they hit back. It's 2-3. It is Mikael Agard who has tucked it away. It was just persistent play there, not just by him, but from that whole line. The second line for MoDo. Been a disappointing last sort of 5-10 minutes for them, but they've got back in it. It was a bit lucky, to be fair. It was a shot that went wide, cannon back off the backboard and right to Agard, who was on top and was able to tuck it home. Gustav Lindvall having no chance with that one. So, MoDo 2, Skellefteå 3. It looks like this could be a good one coming into it, and that's exactly how it's turning out here. I don't know why the bit below hasn't updated. Hopefully it will do next time we come around. There's another pling, and that is Frölunda, who are in outrageous form, 8 wins in a row. They have just taken a 1-0 lead against Rögle. Isaac Born with that goal. That's another one I have to update. Frölunda are up into third at the moment, so just ahead of Skellefteå. So there's whistles on the play, from the crowd at least. Nothing doing from... Oh, no, there is something doing. The officials have got the arm up, so delayed penalty. And it is going to be Skellefteå who will go on the power play, which has been bad news in the SHL for other teams. But to go out over 3 in the Champions Hockey League final the other night. But Skellefteå keeping it moving on a delayed penalty. Got the extra attacker, of course, with Lindvall having been pulled to the bench. But now MoDo will touch the puck. And there we go, 13:23 left in the second period. Skellefteå, having just conceded that goal, will now go on the power play to get it back. Tripping call against number 24, Erik Volderheim. The first goal scorer, and it's pretty clear actually. I don't know why the crowd are whistling at it. It's a pretty clear trip. Bit of a needless one for Volderheim to take. He's trying to get the puck, of course, but just a bit careless in how he was going at it. The angle he was trying to dive in to get the puck, never going to get there, and tripped the player up. So this feels like a big moment in this game, with MoDo having just got back into it to get the goal to go make it 2-3. A Skellefteå goal here on the power play is a real kick in the teeth, but... Ooh, and that's a chance. Lassie Leighton and it's a little bit unfortunate, and now it's going to come out. Oh, no. It's a little bit scrappy there from MoDo, but they're able to get it, and now they're able... No, not quite. It looked like they might go on a breakaway there, but they've just decided to dump it in and make a line change. So, yes, Skellefteå, big chance for them, but it would be a big kill for MoDo if they could make it on the other side. There's another pling coming up. Skellefteå have taken a 2-1 lead. It's Gabriel Carlson who has scored for Skellefteå. Second against first. So Skellefteå trying to jump Färjestad in the standings. Färjestad took the lead in that one, Liam Ergren. But Skellefteå now have scored twice to make it 2-1 to the Lakers at Vida Arena. As we are here, Skellefteå now only 45 seconds left on the power play. They've not... Well, there was one shot from deep that Lassie Leighton handled. But other than that, they've not been able to set something up. But they're trying to here. Ooh, there was a set play they were trying to work there, but they weren't able to make it happen. Now the puck's come out of the zone, so they'll have to regroup. 30 seconds left on the power play. Hoglands Arena. Hoglands Arena, I think it is. It's going to be one more chance. No. Oscar Lindberg trying to get that, but now it's come back. Jonathan Pudas, who scored earlier in the game. Shot gets deflected wide, so it doesn't get through to Lassie Leighton in goal. One more opportunity. No, there goes the end of the penalty. So MoDo have been able to weather that, and that could be a big kill when we look back at it at the end of this game. Oh, and it's been stolen. MoDo coming through. Can they score after the penalty? Oh, what happened there? I think it might have hit the post. It looked like he'd scored, but puck came flying out. Maybe it was the post. We'll have to watch the replay on that one. Big chance on the breakaway. That's a shot on net. Arvid Lundberg, the goal scorer for Skellefteå. Put it on net. There's a bit of pushing and shoving. Ricard Hoog getting involved for Skellefteå. Let's take a look. I think it was Erik. It was Erik Volderheim. Just come out of the penalty box. He'd gone through. Oh, and it does. It clangs off the post. Unlucky. Worked it well. Oh, actually, on that replay, Lindvall might have got a little touch on that. If so, put it down as a great save by him. Wow, this one's going back and forth. This is a good game. I thought it would be. The Växjö Färjestad game was the obvious one to go for, to do a watch along for, but I thought that is obvious, so let's go with another one. Another playing coming up. Luleå have gone 2-0 up on Oskarshamn. Adam Brodecki with that goal, 27-27 into it. Oskarshamn very much down and out and resigned to the relegation playoff at the bottom of the league. And now there's a bit more pushing and shoving. Ooh, it's gone down in installments there. Who was that? That was Martin Zierkels, who got pushed when he was off balance and he had a little slip and a tumble and went to the ice and understandably wasn't very happy about it. There's a bit more pushing and shoving, a little bit of needle getting into this one now, and that's never a bad thing, is it? That as the officials just try to calm everyone down. There's a lot of just standing there talking. No fists being thrown. Okay, they're going to calm down and just get on with the game, which is fair enough. Mikkel Agard is looking back. I think he was involved in it. Alternate captain. Yes, they're going to carry on. Okay, there's another goal. Ooh, Team Broad have gone 2-1 up away to Hovia Hetiet at Husqvarna Gardens. Vaden has scored that one, so bad news for the home team there, who are desperate for points, sitting in 13th in the league. So hopefully that'll update in a moment. Ooh, that was a bit... I said Aytonen made the save, but wasn't sure where the puck had gone. Went behind him, I think. Andreas Jonsson put it through. It was a shot on there, and it almost crept past. It was Linus Lindström who had the shot, and it almost got through Aytonen. But the officials whistled it. Skellefteå, trying to come at them again. That one just deflected wide. They're greatly out shooting MoDo. MoDo 6 shots on target. Skellefteå 17. As we hit the halfway mark in the game and in this period. MoDo 2, Skellefteå 3 in the second period. As both teams go for a line change. MoDo trying to get the equaliser now. Oh, that's a big play at the blue line. I think it was David Rubenblad, I think. Oh, they're coming back at them. MoDo working hard here. Still leading round. Rubenblad has it. It's a shot, but it deflects wide. Pick the volley Volderholm, who's been very involved in this game. Goal, gave away a penalty, but he's been aggressive, had a great chance on the breakaway, which clanged off the post. Now it's Skellefteå who are coming up the ice. Rikard Hug getting involved. He got into a bit of a confrontation in the CHL final on Tuesday with their players. And he's just been smashed to the floor as well. But nothing, no, everyone looks to be okay with it as the bell rings for a power break. And the coaching staff from MoDo are having a bit of a conflab, trying to put together a plan to see where they can get that equaliser. They've got back to 2-3. And he's chivying his team. David Rubenblad is having a conversation with one of the linesmen. Or assistants, as they'll be from next season. Or is that just the NHL? I believe the NHL are changing that for next season. That's the rings. Let's just have a quick look. Leader 2, Oskarshamn 0. 2-3 here. Leksand 1-0 up against Örebro. Hovia Hetiet have equalised against Team Raw. That's an important goal. Looking past my camera to update that. So Hovia Hetiet 2, Team Raw 2. So good one at Husqvarna Gardens. As we concentrate again on MoDo and Skellefteå. 8.5 minutes to go in the second period. MoDo trying to create some pressure here. Not able to. That's good. Clearing up work by Oscar Nielsen and Skellefteå. Was just collision in the middle of the ice. No penalty on it. Axel Sandin Pederker with a goal. He is so lethal with that wrist shot. Axel Sandin Pederker, the Detroit first round draft pick, has just put Skellefteå up 4-2. Out of nothing really, but that is the shot that he has. Particularly dangerous on the power play, but this was in open play. He just walks in on the left, picks up the puck, no one challenges him, and he flicks the wrist shot. It was a nice little drop-off pass to him. Brilliant shot. Lasse Lehtinen having no chance with that. And that's really disappointing for MoDo because he is a danger man. Everyone knows it. So good with the puck. So good with his shot, both a slap shot and a wrist shot. You can't afford to give him all of that time. So goal for him. Lindholm with the assist. Second assist of the game for him, I think. Yes. As MoDo try to come straight back in it. They're certainly showing plenty of fight in this one. Home crowd now calling for penalties, but they're not going to get one as Martin Zirkels tries to flick it up. But there's some more arguments. Par Lindholm getting involved with 23 for MoDo. That's Josh Dickinson. There's a hand up, but I think the officials are just calling for a bit of calm there. I'll watch it again. It was a coming together, actually. Coming together. Par Lindholm. Ooh, I don't know, actually. Par Lindholm was coming out of his zone, played the pass, and then Dickinson did go into him with his legs. Whether that's... They're doing a video review on this. I wonder what they're going to do. Referees are watching the video footage now. Was it knee on knee? I don't know. See another shot of it. Oh no, I don't think it was. I think he's actually, if anything, he's trying to get out of the way by the time he gets there. There's one angle which makes it look a bit like he's gone knee to knee. The one from side on makes it look more knee to knee. I don't think it was, actually. Okay, that MoDo fan certainly doesn't agree with the idea of calling that a penalty. So, he is not the referee. But the referees put their helmets back on and are going to come back onto the ice. So let's see what the video bedöming comes out with. Here we go.
Efter videobedömning, beslutet på isen ändras. Vi har 2 minuter tripping.
Okay, 2-minute tripping call. I think that's actually fair. There was a trip in there. I don't think it was anything worse than that. So that is a problem for MoDo because you do not need to be putting Skellefteå on the power play, and especially having just gone up 4-2. If they can score here, make it 5-2, that is a long, long road back for MoDo. So, said it earlier in this period, a big kill for MoDo, and they're going to have another one now. Sanfigno wins the face-off for MoDo, so that's important. They're able to clear, they're not able to clear the zone. That is really poor. Or actually, someone's stick broke there. A MoDo player's stick broke. So one of the forwards doesn't have a stick. Volley Volderheim doesn't have a stick for MoDo, so he is skating, but they're going to be able to get it cleared. No, they're not. Oh, that's a big hit by Volley Volderheim. Couldn't do anything else because he didn't have a stick, so he's just put the shoulder in. That's a nice play by him. Skellefteå have kept the puck, they kept it on the ice. Jonathan Pudas, who scored earlier in the game, had a shot on net, but MoDo now able to clear it. Sam Fingyo just skated it out, so that's going to allow the MoDo penalty kill to change up. And it's come clear. Oh, and this could be an opportunity for MoDo. It is Emil Fullberg. And it is a save by Gustav Lindvall. A breakaway for Fullberg. But he was unable to take advantage. Team Brought have now gone up 3-2 away at HV71. So that one keeps going backwards and forwards. Team Brought keep taking a lead and the home team keep pegging them back. So 30 seconds to go in the penalty. It's been pretty consistent pressure from Skellefteå, but without really making a chance. And that was almost one. Max Lindholm just couldn't corral the puck to get a good shot on target. That was danger, and he's free again. He's got it now. Oh, and he scored. They had a warning, MoDo. What are you doing? They had a warning. Max Lindholm was unable to get the first shot off. They just bided their time, worked it round, got it back to him. He had all the space and time in the world. And Max Lindholm has got a goal to go alongside his 2 assists. And that is Skellefteå 5 now. MoDo 2, and oh, we're just watching it again. It was actually Sebastian Olsen who had the MoDo chance, and the puck's just got away from him. And then it comes to the other end. Max Lindholm. Lassie Layton and Mayfield, he could have done a bit better with that one on his near post. But there we are. Trouble for MoDo then. Just over 5 minutes to go in the second period. Max Lindholm makes it 5-2 for Skellefteå. Assist for Nielsen and Sakura. So I'll update my notes on those. It's another goal. It's 3-0 for Luleå against Oskarshamn. Gustafsson with that goal. So plenty of goals about this evening. 3-0 between Luleå and Oskarshamn. We've had 7 goals in this one. MoDo 2, Skellefteå 5. Leksand still 1-0 up on Örebro. Team Brought are 3-2 up away to HV71. And Sherpin are 3-0 up away to Rögle, I think it is. No, Frölunda are 2-0 up away to Rögle. Urbai has just scored for Frölunda to make it 2-0. I have to say, Rögle are in a bit of trouble now, aren't they? So I'm just trying to look around my camera again. Just showing a replay of Max Lindholm's goal. It's going to be frustrating for MoDo there because they had big chance on the breakaway. They had an earlier chance as well. Vardy Folter home hitting the post. So they've had their opportunities, although they've been comprehensively outshot. 21 shots on net for Skellefteå now. Just the 8 for MoDo. They've had their chances of MoDo, but not been able to stop Skellefteå. And they're going to come again here, trying to get it in on a wraparound. Rickard Hug trying to create something. MoDo are able to get it and then clear the zone. They really need to get a goal back before the end of this period, and they had a chance there. Good save, Gustav Lindvall in the Skellefteå net. Coming again. They've got traffic in front of the net, so they're doing a decent job of trying to build that pressure on MoDo. Oh, puck comes out the zone, so they're going to have to all come out and tag up. Rögle have got a goal back at home against Frölunda. Daniel Zaar with that one. So that's Rögle 1, Frölunda 2. We will go through the scores in a bit more detail during the intermission period. 3 minutes to go in the second period here between MoDo and Skellefteå. MoDo are trying to get it in, and there's a shot, and that one deflects wide. It's good sustained pressure though for MoDo. They need a goal, don't they? They're not going to get it like that, but they've got the puck back. No, left it. Oh, it's a scramble again. Good pressure from MoDo. It didn't tell, but 5-2 down, you do need to just start chipping away at it, and they force Skellefteå into giving away an icing call. It's just showing a replay there, a good save by Lindvold in a Skellefteå net. That was from Kyle Topping on his debut for MoDo. So 2 minutes 25 to go in the second period. Can MoDo get a third goal to get within 2? Feels important for them to have a good chance in the third period of getting back into it. They're giving it their best shot. Making Skellefteå really work for this. There's a shot. Doesn't get through. Good bodies in front by Skellefteå, putting the body on the line. Protecting their net. This is going to be icing. So they'll go all the way back down the other end of the ice. MoDo keeping the pressure up. It was Axel Sundin Pellicker who got smashed a bit. He looks, facially, he looks like he's 12 years old. Very good player. So, what can happen here? 1:52 to go in the second period. MoDo 2, Skellefteå 5. MoDo win the draw. Keep the puck in there. It's good pressure on the puck from Skellefteå. Just not making it easy for them. That's good play by Axel Sundin Pellicker on the boards there. I mentioned he looks like a baby face, but he will throw himself about a bit. He's not the biggest, but August buys, shot gets to flick back. Rickard Hook can bring it clear. He loses an edge, but just gets tied up on the boards a long way into MoDo territory. And they've been able to keep hold of it. Dylan Sakura tries to put it on net, and there was a screen in front of Lassie Leitonen. Official has got his arm up. Don't know what he's called here. With 1 minute to go in the second period. Gonna keep it running. So Max Lindheim, second line, was out there. Here's a chance, MoDo. No, they set it up nicely. But again, Skellefteå have been doing a good job of getting bodies in front. Not making it easy. Let me hit the 20 seconds to go mark. Philipson by for Skellefteå, just weaving it around a bit. They've got the puck under control. 10 seconds to go in the second period. One more chance perhaps for Skellefteå. One more chance. No. Goes wide, and that's going to do it for the second period. So, went back and forward. MoDo did get back into it, but goals from Axel Sundin Pellicker. Then Max Lindheim later on in the period have made it MoDo 2, Skellefteå 5, and that's a long way back. There were a couple of big chances in that period. We're watching them now. MoDo hit the bar, they hit the post. They had a big breakaway chance that they missed. So, plenty still to play for, although the home team are down by 3 goals. And it will be interesting to see how it pans out in the third period in about 16 minutes or so time. Just having a look at the scores. I'll have a look. So Ludo are up 3-0 over Oskarshamn. MoDo 2, Skellefteå 5, Örebro 0, Leksand 1, Huvudstaden 2, Timrå 3, Växjö 2, Färjestad 1, Rögle 1, Frölunda 2, and Malmö 0, Linköping 3. So that's where we are at the end of the second period. I will take a few minutes break if I can get this to work. That would be helpful. There we go. Yeah, I'll take a few minutes break. Here we go. There we are. We got there in the end. As we have a nice shot of the Skellefteå dressing room, small little Skellefteå dressing room they've got there in MoDo. But they're nicely in control of the game. Yes, I'll take a few minutes break, get myself a cup of tea, I think. And then we'll have a look through the other 6 games, a bit more detail at some of the other games. And then we'll be back ready for the third period here. We may switch to another game or two as we move along as well. So, yeah, let's see how we go. But I'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes' time with a cup of tea, get some refreshment, and some SHL action to have a look at. Hello, welcome back. So, about 6 minutes or so to go before the players are called back onto the ice in a game between MoDo and Skellefteå. What I was going to do, if I can, this may not work, we shall see. Let's have a click. There we go. It sort of works. So, yes, this is... Oh, let's just get rid of the scores quickly because we'll have them up anyway. There we are. Yeah, so these are the scores from the game so far. So, I don't know if I can make this bigger actually. There we go. It's a bit bigger. How about that? Okay, so Luleå and Oskarshamn. 3-0 so far for Luleå after 2. So Oskarshamn basically, well, they are guaranteed to be in the relegation playoff now, aren't they? So let's have a little look. We'll go to live statistique. So 3-0. 1-0 after the first period. 2 goals in the second for Luleå. So there we are. Brendan Shinnimin with his 15th for the season after 15-23. And then fairly evenly spaced out. So Adam Brodecki with his third for Luleå. He's played for, I think this is his third SHL team of the season. And Eric Gustafsson made it 3-0. So unlikely for Oskarshamn to get back into that one. But we shall see. MoDo and Skellefteå is the game we're watching. So we can skip that one. In terms of Örebro and Leksand, that one has started the third period. Leksand with a goal. If I remember correctly, that goal came in the first period. Let's have a look. There we go. Yes. Oh no, right at the start of the second period. 53 seconds into the second period. Max Verano with his 12th of the season. So there we are. Pretty even on the shots, it looks like. In the second period, at least. Over Hetiet and Team Raw. Home team 2, Team Raw 3 at Husqvarna Garden. So back and forth for this one. Team Raw scoring right at the end of the first period. Philip Horlander with his 14th for the season. Oscar Fisker Mulgaard with his 8th for the season. Made it 1-1. Anton Vadin, Radin Lenk, but then back. Simon Forsmark with a goal to put Team Raw up 3-2. So Horvia Hodiet have come back twice in that one. But they still trail now, 3-2. So we'll see what they can do in the third period. The top of the table clash between Fekwa Lakers and Färjestad. Currently Fekwa 2, Färjestad 1. Färjestad did take a 1-0 lead in that one. If we go to this page. So Liam Ergen with his 8th of the season gave Färjestad the lead. And right at the end of the first period, Emil Silfgaard with his 4th of the season equalised. Then 3 minutes 20 into the second period, it's Gabriel Carlson with his 7th of the season to put the second place team up 2-1 at Vida Arena. Rögle and Frölunda. So that is about to start the third period there. Frölunda took a 2-0 lead. They are the form team in the SHL right now. The 2-0 lead came, all the goals in the second period actually. So Isaac Bourne, 5:41 into the second period. Then 18:07, Lina Zerbai doubled Frölunda's lead. But just 31 seconds later, what a reply. Daniel Zar getting Rögle back in it. Assist for Adam Tambellini and Simon Riefels. So, all to play for in that one. Rögle desperate for a win. Another team desperate for a win are Malmö. I believe they're at home to Rögle on Saturday. off the top of my head, I'm sure I saw a thing on Instagram that they had already sold nearly 11,000 tickets for that one. So Malmö, as you can see here, have scored just inside the first minute of the third period, at least to start getting them back in it. Robin Alvarez, who returned to the team just a few weeks ago, probably 3 or 4 weeks ago, if I remember correctly. He's got his first goal back with the team. Dominic Bedinka, good young player, getting an assist alongside Jani Kukkonen. So the goals for Linköping coming all in the first period. Jonathan Miranby, Patrick Russell, who's scoring loads of goals recently on an absolute tear. Marcus Lung, I guess it is, with his 12th of the season, just before the end of the second period. No goal, just before the end of the first period, I should say. No goals in the second, but Robin Alvarez has at least got Malmö back in it. So there we go. If we go to the main page, we should be able to see the table. So Växjö would jump up back to the top of the league and have a game in hand. So if they can hold on the lead today, they're 2-1 up at the moment. They will go back to the top of the league. Frölunda and Skellefteå will stay where they are, but just add an extra 3 points onto their totals. And no other movement along the way. Either MoDo, who we're seeing in this one, currently in 10th. Rögle and Malmö, that is going to be a big, big game, isn't it? Both of them just 5 points ahead of Horvath. Neither of those guys are safe. MoDo, even with a loss here, they've got a little cushion, haven't they? But Rögle and Malmö, poosh. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Ooh. Wrong button. There we go. Okay, so Skellefteå are out on the ice, and MoDo are just now coming on the ice too. So we are getting ourselves ready for the third period here. Camera focusing in on Max Lindholm of Skellefteå, who scored the 5th goal for them near the end of that second period. And the players come together. And here we go. We'll turn the arena noise on. And we'll see what happens next. Okay. Put that there and we'll get going with the third period. There has been a pling. That is the pling for Malmö. Robin Alvarez. Says an early whistle. Would be an important win for Skellefteå here, I do think. They were... I was going to say they were a little unlucky in the Champions Hockey League final. I don't know. It's always weird, that single-game Champions Hockey League final, because it makes sense to play at one of the two teams, and it went to Genève Servette, because they had a slightly better record overall in the tournament than Skellefteå did, but it does create quite a massive home ice advantage, I think. You really felt that in that game. It was an incredible crowd, so fair play to Genève Servette and their home fans for making it a cauldron, but they've just never really got going in that one. Just couldn't find a way to kind of just to harry the Genève players into... It was all, I wouldn't say comfortable for Genève, but they were in control, at least, for most of that game. And Skellefteå did come into it more in later in the second period than in the third period, but still just couldn't do enough to win it. And Genève Servette were definitely the worthy winners on the night. But Skellefteå do have the potential to make it a successful season still. I'm not sure if they are I don't think they're mathematically Now, I'm pretty sure they're not mathematically safe in the top 6, but you would definitely expect them to secure a top 6 position, currently in 4th. As we are a couple of minutes into the 3rd period here. It's Skellefteå who have the puck, and Lassie Leighton is going to catch it and hold on to it in the MoDo net, so it's going to be a face-off. The home fans trying to rally behind their team. Well, some of them anyway. Some of them are looking fairly bored, it should be said. Ooh, MoDo player taking a tumble there on his own accord. Ooh, reverse pass there. Skellefteå just dumping it out in front of the net and no one was there. That was lucky for MoDo. 3 goals down. You do fairly early on in the period need to start taking a few chances. Not overly reckless, but you do need to 3 goals is a lot to make up in one period, especially against a very good team in Skellefteå. So they want to try and make inroads into it as soon as possible, and maybe there's a chance here. No. Skellefteå defenseman lost his stick there, and they almost took advantage of it. But MoDo have done well there. Good forecheck to win the puck back in the Skellefteå zone. Maybe they can create something from this. A couple of players down on the ice. And fans wanting a call, they're not going to get one. Oh, is this a chance? Oh, he tried to be too clever there. Who was it, number 40? It was David Bernhardt. Rögle have equalised against Frölunda. Ludvig Klassen with a goal. So that's Rögle 2, Frölunda 2. Frölunda were 2-0 up in that one and have been, I think it's 8 wins in a row, if I remember correctly, for Frölunda. But Rögle, battling black at the Katina Arena. They are desperate for the points. We may, actually, I may change over to that. Let's change over to that. I don't have the game details in front of me, so you'll have to forgive me for not having all of the players' names down pat off the top of my head. Or the numbers, at least. I know the players, but it's bring this across. There we go. So there is 12:38 to go. Let's just update my graphics on here. Nope. There we go. So, interesting looking at the stats. So Rögle 2, Frölunda 2. Rögle have had 26 shots on net, 16 to Frölunda. So definitely deserving of something from this game so far. I do like the Kelly Green home tops that Rögle have got on. There's a good crowd on hand too. The team certainly needs them at the moment, and looks like they're responding in good shape. I mentioned there's a big game at the weekend for them. Regular fans clapping and cheering. Let's bring up me details for this game. There we go. So it's actually Ludvig Claessen's first goal of the season. I didn't realise that. So that was the equaliser to make it 2-2 after 6 minutes 41 in the third period. We're now down to 11:20. There's been a playing. Örebro have equalised at home against Leksand. Larsen with the goal. There we go. I think we're pretty much up to date on those. Let's have a quick look. Yes. Yes. So, Rögle, Ludvig Claessen is just focusing in on him, the goal scorer for them. Let me just see if I can... see this a little bit. Probably not. Oh, so I'm messing about with me. Oh, you idiot. There we go. Yeah. Sorry. This is me trying to do stuff on the fly, which never works. Even when I plan it, it doesn't often work. MoDo have just scored for Skellefteå, which of course they have against Skellefteå, so it's 3-5. So we may end up going back to that one, but we shall see. Let's pull this across. Not that one. Here we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere at last. Everybody. Right. I'm saying all this. I'm not actually showing you what I'm doing. There we go. So these are the stats from the Rögle game. So it is Christopher Riefolk in net. Chance for Rögle, and they want a penalty, and they're not going to get one. So goal for Ludvig Claessen. Assist for Dennis Everberg. Goal for Daniel Zark. Assist for Adam Tambellini. It is Franz Torrimar in net for Frölunda. That's the live stats from the game. A couple of assists for Mikael Ruhama. Walter Stromvold with another point. Goals for Isak Born, Linus Urbai. So the fourth line coming through for Frölunda in this one. There we go. Okay. There we go. Bit of an alternative. Alrighty, we shall have a look and see what was going on with the MoDo game as we're in a power break here. So the goal there has come from Sampo Ranta, his 14th of the season. So if they go back to 4-5, we may turn it back. But at the moment, this is a good one. Frölunda, we're just seeing the replays of the goals. Pretty sloppy on the two goals from Frölunda for Rögle's point of view, but good finish to get back in it. And then Dennis Everberg. Nice forecheck there. Lovely little play. Found Ludvig Claessen. Brilliant play. Dennis Everberg, of course. Veteran player. Former NHL player. Nice move there to set up the equaliser. So, 2-2 in this one. Did I update the Rögle score? I don't think I did. Let's have that. Oh no, this is the regular score. I meant the MoDo score. There's a lot going on here. There we go. There we go. So 9 minutes to go in the regular game against Frölunda. And Frölunda nearly scored. Christopher Refolk making another save for Rögle. Dangerous times. And Frölunda, it looks like they've got a bit of a second wind here. Home crowd wanting a call. They're not going to get it on that. So going for the scores. Ludo 3, Oskarshamn 0. That's about 10 minutes to go in that one. MoDo 3, Skellefteå 5. Örebro 1, Leksand 1. Orvehoset 2, Timor 3. Fekwet 2, Färjestad 1. At the top of the table clash. Game we're currently watching is 2-2. And then it is Malmö 1. Linköping 3. Early goal in the third period for Malmö, but they've not been able to convert it into more as yet. But Rögle are putting on a pressure in this game. Liam Bixel, the Dallas Stars defensive prospect, with a shot on net there. Watched a few Rögle games over the past couple of months since Liam Bixel has been in the team. Lots to like about him. I've seen a few incidents where he's been a bit, what's the word for it? A bit careless with the puck, a little bit in his own zone, a little bit casual perhaps. Maybe not quite reading the situation and where the pressure is coming from quite as much as you like. But good opportunity there for Rögle. There's a deflection in front. Torimar was able to save it. It was Kampler who had the shot, a Canadian. Into the final 8 minutes here. Rögle have had 8 shots on goal in the third period to 1 for Frölunda, and Rögle have almost double the shots of Frölunda on goal in the game, 30 to Rögle, 16 to Frölunda. So no question who's putting on the pressure and who has the momentum behind them. Rögle haven't recovered from a 2-0 deficit to have levelled it 2-2. As we head towards the final 7 minutes of this one. It's gone a bit cagey, I have to say. As it gets dumped into the Frölunda zone, and Torimar just puts it behind him. So that could be mopped up by his teammates. Good defensive play by Rögle there. Able to get the puck clear and then make a line change. Question is, can Rögle come all the way back and take a lead here? Or will Frölunda hit them with a sucker blow? We're heading to 6 minutes to go in the third period between Rögle and Frölunda. And Frölunda trying to wrap it in. Is it going to go in? It's right there. It's sat there behind Christopher Refolk. Frölunda are celebrating. The referee appears to have given a goal. Refolk is lying on his back in his net. Frölunda players are celebrating. This will be looked at, no question. In fact, the referees are already meeting to discuss it. It's Carl Klingby who finally tucked it home. It was a scramble in front of net. The puck was there. It trickled behind Refolk in the regular goal. It wasn't going to go in. No, it stopped. Ooh, I don't know. So the puck stopped short of the goal line, and a regular player came across with his glove to try and keep it out. We're seeing it from overhead. This is the angle we need. So it gets through Refolk. It tips up on its side. Oh, that is unfortunate. So a regular defender got their hand to it and stopped it going in, but their effort to push the puck away resulted in it hitting the back of Refolk and going in the back of the net. I think there's a regular fan in the crowd waving off the goal. And it should be said that they've put on the scoreboard here, on the graphics, TV4 graphics, it is still 2-2. So I'm not sure if they've awarded it on the ice. I don't think they have. But they are quickly coming out. Let's hear the decision.
Efter videogranskning ser vi att det är egen spelare som spelar pucken i mål. Där har vi ett godkänt mål.
Well, there we go. There is a bit of cheering, but far more booing because the goal has been awarded. So 5 minutes 55 to go in this one at the Katina Arena. Rögle had come back from 2-0 down to make it 2-2, but Frölunda have now taken the lead. There's a good contingent on hand there. They are the ones cheering right now. It is 3-2. Very unfortunate for Refolk. The puck went through his legs. It was up on its edge. It stopped dead. I didn't see which regular player was able to get the hand to it, but pushed it against Refolk and it went deflected back into his own net. The goal is going to be awarded to... It is Carl Klimby who they are awarding it to. I thought it was. So that's his 9th goal of the season. That is interesting. 5.5 minutes to go in this one. In the game we were watching a little bit earlier, Skellefteå have made it 6-3 through, I think it's Seb Forsfjell who has scored there. So it's 6-3. MoDo 3, Skellefteå 6. And in this one, it's now Rögle 2, Frölunda 3 with 5 minutes to go. That would be an odd goal to be the winner, but it looks like it's going to be. We're seeing another replay. Shot by Klimby. Puck just stops itself. Oh, that is really unlucky for Rögle. When your luck is out, those sort of things go against you, and he did there. Can they do it again? They've come back from 2-0 down. Can they find something else? They've got just under 5 minutes to do it. Here's a shot, good save, Tori Mar. It's going to be a lot of pressure, I think, from Rögle. Oh, unlucky. That was Ekastil Jonsson on the blue line. Took the shot. His stick exploded. Oh, and referee's got his arm up. Rögle are going on a penalty here. It's a delay penalty at the moment. And there we go. Frölunda touched the puck. So, I think it might be Linus Högberg. It is. Let's hear. Yeah, Linus Högberg has been done for hooking. So, big opportunity for Rögle. They've just conceded a goal to go 3-2 down, and now they have a penalty. Can they make this count? I don't know, because I wasn't watching all the way through. I don't think they've got a timeout to use. Coaches are... No, they're just having a think about it. So, What can Rögle do here? It's going to be Rodrigo Arbols in the face-off circle, and he wins it. Extor Jonsson has it on the blue line. Back to Arbols. It's a big shot. Deflects wide. Unlucky. We have the Speds brothers on the top line with Rodrigo Arbol. Oh, what have you done there? A terrible giveaway by Rögle. How has that not gone in? That was atrocious by Rögle. Really sloppy play. And Frölunda should be 4-2 up, but they weren't able to put it away, and Rögle lived to fight another day. So I was just going to say there was Axel Smeds and Victor Smeds, two Smeds brothers, on a line with Rodrigo Arbols, which is a nice thing for them. As we come up to 1 minute to go in the penalty, Rögle had one opportunity from Extor Jonsson from the blue line that deflected wide, but the big chance went to Frölunda. Here we come, Dennis Everby skating on the left, trying to make something happen. He just circles back a little bit, but oh, that's good pressure by Frölunda to tie it up on the half boards, but Rögle got it back. Ooh, Michael Kapler was waiting for the puck to come back to him on the blue line, and it never did. And Frölunda were able to clear it. 30 seconds to go on the power play. 2:55 to go in the game. Rögle trailing 3-2. Dennis Everby dumps it in the corner. It's going to be picked up. Can Rögle create one more chance on the power play? Doesn't look like they are. Frölunda are doing a good job in tying up the puck. Not yet had an opportunity to clear it, and now they do, and it goes down the other end of the ice. So that is going to be it for the penalty. They didn't make a lap man advantage count. With 2 minutes 20 to go, you expect they'll be trying to get another man advantage as soon as possible, with Refolk going to the bench. Rögle trying to create something. They've got the puck deep. Oh, and they've been given another penalty. That is really silly play by the Frölunda defender. Who was that? That was, blimey, O'Reilly. That was the experienced Henrik Terminus. Let's have a listen. Tripping, silly play, Terminus. Such a good defender and normally so reliable, but he just gets his stick in there and trips up Sundsvik. It's a clear penalty. That is silly. 2 minutes 2 to go. Rögle are going to go back on the penalty. It looks like they have got a timeout, so they're going to use that timeout now. Yep, they're using the timeout. So 2 minutes 2 to go on the clock. Henrik Terminus has given away a silly penalty there. And after Rögle were unable to convert the first opportunity on the power play, they're now going to have another one. Always an interesting call with the timeout there, because it wasn't too long after the penalty kill. So you've got to weigh that up. You're giving yourself 60 seconds to plan your power play and what you're trying to set up, but you're also giving the defenders or the opposition an extra 60 seconds of rest, not too long after they've had to be on a penalty kill. So you can go either way on that one. But in this situation, if you've got the timeout, you might as well use it. And let's see what they can do. It's a tripping call on Henrik Terminus. Rodrigo Arbols wins the draw for Rögle. Hits it back to Kapler. Shot doesn't get through. Good defending. And Frölunda were able to clear it. And in fact, Rögle are going 6-on-4 here. They've pulled their goalie. So, all or nothing for Rögle. Training 2, 3-2. 1 minute 30 to go. Good save. It's not going to come out. I thought it was going to come out. Torimar, no, it's going to be another chance for Rögle, but no. Comes back. Kapler. Shot on net. Great block. Brilliant block by Frölunda there. 26, Isaac Hayens with a big, brave block. Here they come again. Rögle. Shot, and it goes past the post. 1 minute 5 to go. Simon Reforce has it. For Rögle, back to Reforce. They're trying to set something up on a bumper play and they score! Rodrigo Arbols equalises for Rögle. It is 3-3. Brilliant play. They were really calm and patient there with Rögle. They'd had a couple of opportunities to set something up and it hadn't paid off. But they didn't panic. And they've set up Rodrigo Arbols to get the equaliser. It's 3-3. There's 56 seconds to go. I think it's no more than Rögle deserve. Simon Reforce had it. Put it back to Kapler on the blue line. Back to Reforce. Lovely little puck movement. Dennis Everby was the bumper. So Reforce played it into Everby right by the side of the goal. He just flicks it out. Comes across to Rodrigo Arbols. He slams his fists against the glass. Big goal for Rögle. Big goal for Rögle. 2-0 down and 3-2 down. They've got the equaliser with 54 seconds left. 56 seconds left on the... there were 54 seconds left on the penalty. Let's get that clear. That's now over. So 56 seconds left in the regulation. So it looks like this one's going to overtime. And Rögle at least will get a point from the game. A vital point for them. Can they snatch all three just in the last seconds? Who knows? It's Frölunda who've got it. Rögle need to be careful though. The last thing they want is to give this away again. There we go. They've got hold of the puck. Frölunda were looking a bit dangerous, but Rögle got it. Maybe one last rush for them. Rodrigo Arbols has put it in. No, he's offside. So 13 seconds to go. Looks like this one is going to overtime. Rögle have double the amount of shots on net that Frölunda have. Looked like they were going to lose, but big goal. You can see from the celebrations of the players there, that was a big goal for that team. Rodrigo Arbols. There we are. So, Dennis Everby is causing some trouble on the side there. That's with Carl Klimby. Just having a bit of an argument to the side of where they're trying to take the face off in the neutral zone with 13 seconds to go, and Dennis Everby and Carl Klimby are just basically having a ruck by the look of it. Ooh, Everby almost gave away a penalty there. Throwing his stick in, he could have got done for a tripping call there. But nothing doing, so there we are. That is the end of regulation. Rögle 3, Frölunda 3. At the Katina Arena. Big goal by Rodrigo Arbols to make sure that Rögle gets at least one precious point. Can they make it 2 in overtime or in a penalty shootout? We will see, but we'll stick with this one. I'm just going to have a little look around the scores as we go, and I may be able to do it via the iPad. There we go. So, Ludewop 4, Oskarshamn 0. That one's almost finished. As you can see, MoDo, which we were watching earlier, that's 7-3 for Skellefteå. So goals from Elias Salomonsson, Seb Forsfjell. So a couple of youngsters getting goals at the end of that game for Skellefteå. Ooh, look at this. Örebro have come back from 1-0 down for much of the game to win it 2-1. That's important. That's in overtime. At the Bern Arena. There we go. So the winner, that man, as always, Jonathan Lekari-Murky, his 15th goal of the season. The young Swedish players getting goals here. Over Hurtiet, a big game down the bottom for them. They're currently in 13th, desperate for points. Just got a minute to go in that one at home, desperate to try and get back against Timrå. There's been an equaliser between Växjö and Färjestad, so that's now 2-2. Still 5 minutes to go. It's Joachim Nygård who has scored in that one. So those two teams can't be separated And in the other game that has been completed, it's Malmö 1, Linköping 3. Okay. Oh, Färjestad have got up 3-2 right before our eyes. Oh, that was the Joachim Nygård goal. I missed that. So Lucas Forsell equalised. And it looks like Färjestad a big win away from home. And that will send them back. Well, they are top of the league. Vecchia were looking like they were going top of the league. That's going to be Färjestad. Okay, there we go. Come back to this game. In overtime, Rögle and Frölunda. I'm almost knocking my green screen over it, so hopefully that's all right. Yeah, looks okay. Whoosh. Okay, 3-on-3, of course, in the overtime. We've had just about 1 minute of the overtime so far. Lina Sandin has it for Rögle. Oh, they've managed to get themselves offside. Not easy to do when you've got 3-on-3, but managed to do it. A little bit of needle between these players. That's Lina Högberg again getting involved. That time with Lina Sandin, I think it is. Yep. Which way do you think this one's going? Oh, good stick, Dennis Everby there. Tracking back. It's Everby, Rodrigo Arbols, and I think that's Kepler. I can't see the number at the moment. It looks like him. For Rögle. Yes, it is. It's really their top unit, I would say, arguably. In a free. Zach Bourne for Frölunda, putting good pressure on Everby in his own zone. Daniel Zara has now come out for Rögle. So they're switching it up. A nice weave and move by him. He's driving his way to the net. Oh, Torimar had to be alive to that one. Good play, Daniel Zara. There's so much ice to play with. Sometimes that's the best move. Just move your feet, keep moving. Got round the outside of Ruhama and then round Terminus. Got in front of net. Good play by him. 2 minutes 51 to go in overtime. Is there going to be a winner? Or are we going to a shootout? Oh, big chance. Simon Reforce wide open. Couldn't get it past Torimar. Big chance. Best chance of overtime so far. That's for Lunda trying to work it through. Henrik Terminus. He gave away that key penalty at the end. Be kicking himself. Will love to help his team get the winner here. And he's trying to get to the puck. But, oh, they've been able to get it clear, Rögle. Can they escape? Don't think so, no. They just got a bit crossed up. Trying to get into the zone, and they're going to have to make a line change there. So 2 minutes to go in overtime. Rögle 3, Frölunda 3. Frölunda have the puck inside the Rögle zone. They've now had to bring it out. Can Frölunda do now? Good skating to get into the zone. That's a good hit by Lina Sandin. Who was that on? That was on Max Freeby. Now Daniel Zar showing his skating ability again. Oh, a lovely little feed pass. Just couldn't be picked up by Rodrigo Arbols. And we head So 1 minute to go in overtime. Neither side. It was just that one big chance for Rögle. But nothing doing really for Frölunda in this period. And they're just now keeping it behind their own net, trying to create something, or trying to start something up. As they now enter the Rögle zone. Is there going to be a late goal? Oh, almost lost it. Walter Strömvall, so dangerous. Try and escape round. Good defending to keep him out. And a good active stick to stop the puck getting to Henrik Terminus. That's going to push Frölunda out of the Rögle zone, but they're going to come back at them. Nice play. Oh, and he scored! Walter Strömvall with an excellent goal to win it. With little more than 30 seconds to go in overtime, Christopher Rifolk is on the ice, looking a bit dejected. But that is just pure quality from Walter Strömvall, using his skating ability to get round the outside. We're seeing another chance. It was the Simon Rifolk's chance for Rögle. That's a golden opportunity that they missed. Good save by Torimar. But here's the winning goal. Walter Strömvall takes it on the left, goes around Adam Tambellini, cuts across, and then looks like he manages to, we'll see from the behind shot, hopefully. I think he managed to put it through Rifolk's legs here. Lovely play, driving to the net, great control of the puck, brilliant finish. That's a great goal, Walter Strömvall. Great goal. Unfortunate for Rögle, but they've at least got a point from 2-0 down and then 3-2 down. They've claimed at least 1 point from it. But it is Frölunda who carry on their winning run and take the extra point. So let's have a little look at the scores while we're here. In fact, I may be able to bring it up here. There we go. Here we go. There we are. So, Luleå 4, Oskarshamn 0. Oskarshamn down and out, or in terms of the relegation playoff anyway. MoDo 3, Skellefteå 7. So big win for Skellefteå, recovering from that Champions Hockey League loss, final loss. But it's 5 wins in a row in the Swedish Hockey League for Skellefteå. Örebro coming from 1-0 down to beat Leksand. Leksand, oh yeah, what's that, 7 losses in a row off the top of my head for Leksand? Miserable form for them. HV71 lose at home against Timor. They're running out of games, unfortunately, for the fans at Husqvarna Garden. Växjö Lakers and Färjestad is 3-3. Don't know what's going on there. I don't know if I can bring it up. It's probably over, I suspect, but we shall see. Let me see if I can see what's going on. I suspect it's over by the time I get there. Frölunda 4-3. Linköping 3-1 away to Malmö. Malmö with a big game at the weekend at the Malmö Arena. I would suspect the fact that it's not loading for me means it's over, but we'll see. Oh no. No. Okay, so we are in overtime between Växjö and Färjestad. So I'm going to have to look at the details here because it looked like Färjestad had won it 3-2. But then Dylan McLaughlin scored to make it 3-3. Dylan McLaughlin's 10th goal of the season. So 2 minutes 50 to go. There we go. Let's bring on... let's come to here. Now watching... there we go. Okay, so this is where we are. So 3-3, 2 minutes 25 to go. Växjö and Färjestad. The top two. This one's gone back and forth. Looking through the notes. Växjö took a 1-0 lead through Gabriel Carlson. Second period, oh, sorry, go back to the first period. Liam Ergrim gave Färjestad a 1-0 lead. Emil Silvergård scored right at the end of the first period to make it 1-1. Gabriel Carlson put Växjö up 2-1 in the second period. And in the third period, Färjestad equalised Lucas Forsell, and Joachim Nygård gave them the lead. Färjestad the lead 3-2 on 16:18. The times on here are all out of whack. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, in terms of the details on the SHL website, but it's 3-3. And we've got 1 minute, just under 1 minute 30 to go in this one. So it looks like it's heading to a shootout. But we fought that with the Frölunda and Rögle game, and Frölunda were able to pull a goal out of nowhere. So do we have one more piece of drama to finish off our Thursday nights of SHL action? 60 seconds to go here. I don't know. I say it's not overtime. So I was so busy looking at other stuff, and I suddenly looked up and thought, why there's so many people on the ice? It's overtime. It's not overtime. It's the end of the third period. I'm not sure why this one's so much later than the others, but it is. So it's still regulation time. This is what's thrown me. So Växjö 3, Färjestad 3, 30 seconds to go in regulation time. So end of third period here. Färjestad have had 35 shots on target, Växjö 25. Växjö are the home team here at Feeder Arena. So Färjestad put up a really good fight. Looks like, Färjestad have got a chance. Big save, Emil Lamy. Färjestad almost scored there. 7 seconds to go. Is there going to be one more chance for Färjestad? No, it's going to be tied up behind the net. It is 3-3 after 60 minutes. The top two teams in the SHL could not be separated in regulation time. Good save by Emil Lamy. Oh, and it hit the post. Blimey. Oh, a whisker away for Färjestad to win it. I think it was August Thunberg, the defender. It was. And he's on the bench just looking disconsolate. How has that not gone in? He's thinking, how has that not gone in? Big chance for Färjestad right at the end of that one to claim all 3 points. They're not going to, but they're going to get at least 1 point out of this. If we go to the table quickly, if we can. Here we go. So, yeah, Färjestad currently would be on 87, Växjö 85. That's as it stands. We're both getting a point, so we'll see where that ends up. Elsewhere, Skellefteå. Not sure how Skellefteå are ahead of Frölunda. I guess they are because of because of the goal difference, aren't they? So Skellefteå and Frölunda are on the same points, 82. So they are both 13 points clear of Luleå. So very likely to get in the top 6. Then Sherpin, Team Royal. Look at Leksand though. Sorry, clicking on that. Didn't mean to. Down to 8th. 7 losses in a row. I mean, they're not likely to drop too much further. They've got 10-point gap from Lair to Örebro, but it's now a 4-point gap to the top 6, and yeah, they're not in good form, are they? Okay. Let's head back to this one. It is Växjö 3, Färjestad 3. Can't bring you any audio from this one because there's commentary on it. But it is Färjestad who are starting off with a puck. David Tomaszek, top goal scorer in the SHL. Looking dangerous, 3-on-3. Yep, they're just going to take it out of the zone and retool a bit. It's a big game. This is the last time these two teams will meet before the playoffs. Växjö have got some very nice Pride. No, it's not still Pride Week in the SHL. They've got their dark blue tops with a nice sort of rainbow strip at the bottom. Gold lettering, that's really nice. Nice look for Växjö there. Gold numbers. Will it bring them luck at home, though? They've been outshot here in this one against Färjestad. But they've got the opportunity to steal an extra point. 1 minute gone in overtime. Trying to set something up. We've already seen a late overtime goal for Frölunda. Is there drama in this one too? Färjestad finally get the puck back. We're able to bring it clear. Hang on a minute, I dropped my notes. I'll wait for this shot. Good save by Milami. Probably going to rip my headphones off by trying to grab my notes, but there we go. Oh, there we go. Notes. You're not going to be able to see them because some of it is green, which is why you can see through it, but there we go. Yeah, there we go. So 3 minutes to go. First 2 minutes, there hasn't really been much in the way of chances in this overtime period. Färjestad are able to break here. Nice little move, good defensive play by Fekwe. And now there's going to be an opportunity for Fekwe. Great save on the rebound. How did that not go in? How did that not go in? Carly Kossela. Normally so reliable. More an assist man than a goal man, but was found with a nice long pass. Great first save. Then hit the post. That's how it didn't go in. Carl Lindboom with a really good save on the first opportunity and then won the rebound. Carly Kossela clangs against the near post. That is unlucky. That is really unlucky. Carly Kossela. Lovely pass to find him. Good first save by Carl Lindboom, and then just unlucky for Carly Kossela. Just had to react to the puck coming back of it. All he could do was flick it towards the net. Unfortunately for him, it hit the red pipe square on rather than to one side and deflected in. So 2 minutes 15 to go. Fekwe looking for the winner in overtime. Big chance for Carly Kossela. As Joel Persson, who's got it now, trying to find a pass. Lovely little move. Oh, unlucky. Marcus Silfgaard. Lovely little dangle there to create an opportunity, but then couldn't get the puck under control to get a shot away. 1 minute 45 to go in overtime. It's Fekwe who've had the best of it in overtime. Can they make the breakthrough though? 1 minute 30 to go. They're trying to... Oh, another opportunity for Fekwe. Unable to get on the end of it. And it's come all the way back to the other end of the ice. So it's come back behind the Fekwe goal. They're on a change. But now they're going to charge through. Fekwe trying to come again. Dylan McLaughlin has it. Dylan McLaughlin, Manuel Orgren, and Gabriel Carlson. Now Färjestad finally have it. We're into the final minute. Oh, it's a shot by Victor Edsel, but it gets deflected up and wide. We're going to see a replay of a lovely little move by Emil Silfgaard here. Lovely move inside, but was unable to get a shot away at the end of it. Oh, he tried to flick it back between his legs. He's got a smile on his face watching it on the video scoreboard. Yeah, nice little attempt. That would have been a winning goal with some sauce on it there if it had been able to have made that one stick. But not quite. 50 seconds to go. 3-3. In fact, we're looking for one more chance. Take that off for now. 30 seconds to go. Looks like we're heading to a shootout, which is always fun. Carl Lindboom in net for Färjestad. Emil Lamy in net for Vekwa. Is there going to be one more chance? David Tomaszek has got it for Färjestad. Such a danger man. Trying to create one more opportunity. Mikael Lindqvist has got it. Tries to find Tomaszek, and he does, but well marshalled. Just 2 seconds to go. That's going to be it. No shot's going to come in. So, 65 minutes of action between the top two teams in the league. And they have not been able to be separated. So, we're going to a shootout in front of a big crowd at Feeder Arena. Which way is this point going to go? This could be a crucial point as to who finishes first and who finishes second when we look back in 6 or 7 games' time. They're getting themselves ready. Who's going to take the shot? David Tomaszek is on the ice. Looking like he's keen to take the first one for Färjestad. We'll see. It all comes down to this, a penalty shootout. What a good end to an exciting Thursday of SHL action. It is going to be Victor Ejdsell going first for Färjestad against Emil Lamy. Here he comes. First shot in the shootout. Save Emil Lamy. Victor Ejdsell didn't really try any move there. Just waited and tried to flick it through his legs. Didn't work. So no goal for Färjestad. Now it is Vekwa's captain, Joel Persson. Here he comes, up against Carl Lindboom. Persson goes to his right, cuts back to his left, comes in. Ooh, not really much of an effort there. Pretty simple save for Carl Lindboom in the end. Saves it with his leg. And that is a blank for each team. Second man up for Färjestad is the goal-scoring leader, David Tomaszek. He goes to the right. Cuts in on Emil Lamy and scores! David Tomaszek. Nice move. Head up. Waits. And I think it goes through Emil Lamy's legs there. So advantage to Färjestad. It's going to be Noah Östlund for Vekwa now. Brilliant young Buffalo Sabres prospect. He's coming in on net. Oh, he tried to make a move and the puck rolled off his stick. So he was never able to get it away. It rolled off his stick and into Carl Lindboom. He did try and poke it, but that's unfortunate. He was trying something there, couldn't make it stick. Here we go. Liam Ergrim, he got the goal scoring started in the game. He's going to try and win it for Färjestad, but no, saved by Emil Lamy. So Vekwa have one more chance. Liam Ergrim. That's a good save, Emil Lamy with his legs. So, Carly Kostler had a huge opportunity, hitting the post in overtime. Can he equalise? Or is Carl Lindboom going to win it for Färjestad? Carl Lindboom wins it for Färjestad. He gets his shoulder on Carly Kostler's shot. In fact, it's his arm on Carly Kostler's shot. And that is going to do it. It is 4-3. To Färjestad, a big win away from home against Vekwa. So Färjestad remain at the top of the league. Let's bring that up there. So 88 points for Färjestad, 85 for Vekwa. So 1 point for Vekwa, 2 points for Färjestad, 3 points now the difference between the two teams. Vekwa do have that game in hand and have a better goal difference. So we'll see how that one shapes out. Interesting, Skellefteå. Oops, didn't mean to hit that one. There we go, go back. Skellefteå and Frölunda, only 3 points behind Vekwa now. So it's getting tight at the top between those top 4 teams. But there we go. What a great evening here in the UK. and even across Europe, of course, of Swedish Hockey League action. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've been watching along, let me have a quick look at the Hockey Allsvenskan matchups for tomorrow. Go away, go away, go away. I may even be able to bring this up on screen if I am lucky. Yes, I can. So there we go. Björklöven are in action. Well, that's an early one. So 6 p.m. local time, 5 p.m. here in the UK. Brynäs, Roykor against Nybro. You've got, oh, look at that one. Right there. So 8:30 Swedish time, 7:30 here in the UK. Södertälje against Djurgården. Big game. And if we look at the table, let's... how do we get to the table on it? Here we go, table. So Brynäs top. I need to see the points, please. Brynäs top on 94, so they've got quite a good gap there. Roykor 84, Södertälje 83. Djurgården not been so good of late. They're down in 5th after Mora. So there we are. So some good action there. And if I quickly go back to where I was, should have done that first, but I didn't think of that. So come on. There we go. Just to have a look ahead for the Swedish Hockey League action at the weekend. Here we go. So 3 games early in the afternoon. So 3:15 Swedish time, 2:15 here in the UK. Team Raw hosting Växjö. Leksand, 7 losses in a row for them. They're at home at Tegera Arena against Luleå. What a big game that is. Malmö against Rögle at the Malmö Arena. As I mentioned, I'm sure I saw on Instagram, they've already sold over 11,000 tickets for that one. It's a huge game. That's probably the game I will cover, so I'll do a live stream on a Saturday afternoon, and I'll probably do Malmö against Rögle. And then the other 4 games a little bit later on. So Skellefteå at home against Oskarshamn, Färjestad home against Örebro, Linköping against MoDo, and then HV71 running out of time, but they've got another go at it at Husqvarna taking on Frölunda. So there we go. I may chip in tomorrow night on Friday night with the... there we go. If I click the right button, there we go. Sorry. It's the same old thing here. I may chip in tomorrow night with some thoughts on a Södertälje Djurgården game. I may watch a bit of that and stream a bit of that live, my reaction to it. But I'll definitely be doing stuff on a Saturday afternoon, probably that Malmö Rögle game. Thank you for watching. If you've been watching live or if you're catching up later on, do get in contact at Hockey with Ice on Twitter and Instagram. hockeywithice.uk is the blog. And I will see you again on Saturday afternoon if you are about. Thanks for watching as always. Been a good night as always. Thursday nights, hockey nights in Sweden, and they're always good fun. Lots of action tonight. See you very soon. If I click the right button, which is never guaranteed. See you soon.